Here's a question for you. When is a basement more than just a TV watching space to cool off in during the summer? When you turn it into a basement like the one Bill got to check out in Stillwell it is. And that's part of the Artisan Homes Tour, which kicks off on this Thursday. Take a look.
This is not your ordinary finished basement. It's part of the Artisan Home Tour. I'm here back with Jeff Ashner, and this is an incredible basement, number one. I still am just struck by everything down here, but take us through some of this amazing stuff down here. You've got your own private walk-in collection spot here. What is this?
Oh, I just collect so many varied things that I wanted a place to display them rather than put them in drawers or in cabinets. So you can walk in and actually it's kind of interactive. There's all kinds of parts and pieces and fossils and gem collection things. Nothing too valuable, just things that are important to me.
Now this has a little bit of Kansas City history to it here. Where did this come out of?
It sure does. This was originally in the Coyote Grill restaurant in Mission Center. And when my daughter used to want to go play with it, they said, you can't touch it. It's very valuable. And it was their centerpiece. So now she can touch it all she wants.
Now she can play with it all she wants. That's
exactly.
Right. Tell us about your bar here.
Really kind of a tribute to a designer by the name of Janet Alholm who helped us formulate this whole concept. But we've got some thick stone, limestone tops, rusted metal panels that were from a relative's iron and metal business at 3rd and James downtown, so it has some Kansas City roots. The tile on the countertops and on the floor was Saltillo Mexican paver tile made out of clay in Mexico, and the little inserts my wife and I collected on our honeymoon. We don't really drink that much, but looks like we've got a lot of stuff because we collect things as we go around the world or around the country. To the right is a handmade tree that is meant to house tequila bottles. And there's only a few of them in the world that an artist in Mexico actually made, and it's more of a novelty than something you use all the time, but it's kind of a light as well as a clever way to display tequila bottles.
All right, well over here is the gym, and you have another piece of Kansas City history in the doors.
I do. These doors were reclaimed from the Benjamin Ranch before they tore it down to make room for the Cerner complex there. We were allowed to go in and take all kinds of artifacts and parts and pieces out of it in order to preserve them. And these doors were exactly the way that I took them out of the barn, including the original rails they were hanging from and all the hardware.
Now you do an awful lot of going out and looking for those custom pieces here for your place. How often do you go out and do that?
You know, I think I've been banned from estate sales and auctions in 4 states, but I used to do it a lot because it was just so intriguing to me to find something that's lasted all these generations and years. So to go find them is probably a once-a-month endeavor. And this whole table was kind of a collaboration by me and a local artist, John Cale. This is actually from trees that we cut down here at the farm, big walnut trees, and then he helped craft and design the whole structure for just kind of a stand-up table. This is kind of our little poker room where we play card games and that kind of thing.
Which that leads us over into the next room, the slot machines. And I don't play craps, but if I did, I feel like I would have to have one of these, right?
It's an economical way to learn.
Where did this come from?
This actually came from Binion's in Las Vegas downtown. So it's kind of an artifact of Las Vegas history.
What an amazing basement. Keep in mind, this is just one of the 7 houses you can tour as part of the Artisan Home Tour.